What up, y'all? This is your boy, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo, and you're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio for Tuesday, May 12, 2015, delivering some of the major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook or on Twitter, facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo, that's RAYMELO, or on Twitter at The Enter Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. The NFL has suspended New England Patriots quarterback Tom Brady for 4 games over his involvement in the Deflategate, according to multiple media reports. The Patriots organization was also fined $1 million and stripped of its first-round draft pick in 2016 and its fourth-round draft pick in 2017. Brady will miss the season opener against the Pittsburgh Steelers, as well as games against the Buffalo Bills, Jacksonville Jaguars, and the Dallas Cowboys. He'll return in Week 6. The Patriots have a bye during Week 4 for a Sunday Night Football matchup against the Indianapolis Colts, the same team that started Deflategate. Brady's suspension will snap his 13-season streak of starting as quarterback for one team on opening day, which is the 4th longest in NFL history. Investigator Tom Wells said in his NFL Commission report on Deflategate that, quote, "It is more probable than not that Brady knew the balls his teams were using were underinflated." Wells' report also stated that 2 Patriot officials, Jim McNally and John Jastrzemski, quote, participated in a deliberated effort to release air from Patriot game balls. The report suggests it was likely that Brady knew of the plan. The report also read, based on the evidence, it is also our view that it's more probable than not that Tom Brady was at least generally aware of the inappropriate activities of McNally and Jastrzemski involving the release of air from Patriot game balls. The controversy began after the 2014 AFC Championship game in which the Patriots defeated the Indianapolis Colts. Reports indicated the NFL was investigating the Patriots for using balls that were not fully inflated during the game. Tom Brady's 4-game suspension for his alleged involvement in Deflategate is twice as long as Ray Rice's initial punishment for assaulting his then fiancée has sent New England Patriot fans into a frenzy. However, the 2 cases are different, NFL experts say. Sports Business Journal NFL writer Dan Kaplan told The Wrap, the NFL fully admitted they made a mistake with Rice. Then they came back with a much bigger punishment. Plus, that was a personal conduct issue off the field compared to something that affects the game, Kaplan added. Sports crisis management expert Michael Bellelio agreed. You can't compare a criminal act of domestic violence with a quarterback altering balls during a playoff game, said Bellelio, who is CEO of Centurion Strategies. Many people believe that Rice deserved a much harsher punishment than a 2-game suspension for knocking Janae Palmer, now Rice, out in an Atlantic City elevator in February 2014. NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell amended his initial ruling when a second video emerged and suspended the Baltimore Ravens player indefinitely. 4-time Super Bowl championship quarterback Brady will miss the season opener against the Pittsburgh Steelers, as well as games against the Buffalo Bills, the Jacksonville Jaguars, and the Dallas Cowboys. He will return in Week 6. The Patriots have a bye during Week 4 for a Sunday Night Football matchup against the Indianapolis Colts, the same team that raised the red flag about Deflategate. In addition to Brady's suspension, the Patriots organization was fined $1 million and stripped off his first-round draft pick in 2016 and its fourth-round draft pick in 2017. Brady's agent Don Yee issued a statement Monday saying that they will appeal the suspension. Yee said the discipline is ridiculous and has no legitimate basis. I am very confident the Wells report will expose as an incredibly frail exercise in fact-finding and logic. The NFL has a well-documented history of making poor disciplinary decisions that often are overturned when truly independent and neutral judges or arbitrators per side, and a former federal judge has found the commissioner has abused his discretion in the past, so this outcome does not surprise me. Sportscaster Bob Costas weighed in on the punishment levied against the New England Patriots quarterback Tom Brady for Deflategate by saying, quote, "These are self-inflicted wounds." Costas said during an appearance on NBC's The Today Show on Tuesday, "They didn't need it. This is what's so stupid about it. They didn't need it." And he also added when they adjusted the footballs in the second half against Indy, the team that blew the whistle, they outscored them, I think, 28-0 in the second half. The sportscaster also said that Brady's response to the scandal was lacking. Costas said, "I think Brady mishandled it with the league, and he also mishandled it in the court of public opinion." He also added, think back if he just said this, look, we all look for an edge. I like the football at the lowest possible end of what's allowable. I communicated that to the equipment guys. If they went a little bit overboard, I'm sorry, my bad. See you later. Costas went on to say that the NFL should appoint outside groups to decide such cases in the future. He added, I think in the long term, it is the NFL's best interest to have all these cases decided like baseball does by an independent arbitrator so that there isn't this appearance of partiality, he said. Costas did say, however, that the scandal will have a limited effect on Brady's reputation. He said he's still a first ballot Hall of Famer, would have done pretty much what he did with inflated or deflated footballs. This is not Barry Bonds using steroids. Fox may be looking to get back in bed with Simon Cowell after American Idol wraps its 15th season run. An insider close to the network told the Wrap that top brass are considering a reteam with the mega producer and outspoken former judge after Fox rests the talent competition format for a year. The project would be eyeing a 2017 TV season launch, according to the insider. A spokesperson for Fox declined to comment. A rep for Cowell's Sicko Entertainment has not yet returned the Rap's request for comment. The individual said word all over the lot is that they're going to take a year after Idol, let the time slot breathe, and then they're going with another Cowell reality project. Idol came to North America in 2001 via 19 Entertainment and Fremantle Media, who have replicated the successful format all over the world. Fox premiered American Idol in 2002, where it's been a flagship series for the network in good times and bad. Cowell became a household name in the States as the mouthy centerpiece of the original judges panel, which included Paula Abdul and Randy Jackson, quickly elevating the series in the zeitgeist thanks to his blunt critiques and cutting one-liners. Cowell left the show in 2010 to partner again with Fox on the sibling competition series, The X Factor. Launching in 2011, X Factor was positioned as the heir apparent to Idol, which itself was grappling with waning audiences. It failed to meet expectations and was canceled after 3 seasons. News of the Idol end made waves in the entertainment industry and pulled audience heartstrings on social media, instantly becoming a trending topic worldwide. Fox TV Group co-chairman and CEO Gary Newman at the network's upfront presentation on Monday said, we really wanted to do it in a way that felt special and celebratory. Meanwhile, Cowell has set up an online competition show in Ultimate DJ, a global electronic music series set to air on Yahoo Live. The winner will be crowned the Ultimate DJ and be offered an opportunity to headline a major electronic music festival in a record deal with Ultra Records and Sony Music. ESPN is making moves, literally. Morning radio TV show Mike and Mike is packing up and heading to Times Square, an effort to borrow more guests and talent from sister network ABC's Good Morning America, the massive cable network announced during its Tuesday upfront event. In other news, Scott Van Pelt has signed a multi-year extension with his employer, making him the solo anchor for SportsCenter's weekday midnight Eastern Standard Time show. Speaking of SportsCenter, the so-called worldwide leaders in sports flagship news and highlight show, 2 more hours are being added from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. The cable giant plans the new version, which replaces reruns, to be, quote, fast-paced, designed for viewers who are on the move and don't have much time early in the morning. ESPN explained the new live show will take the popular SportsCenter Top 10 franchise and turn it into a program with the previous night's top plays, storylines, quotes, blunders, and more. Beginning February 8, 2016, Mike and Mike will reside directly above the GMA studios, bringing the Disney channels even closer together. The respective sales team will sell packages across the network, allowing advertisers to take advantage of the scale of the Walt Disney Company and reach valuable audiences across multiple demographics and platforms, ESPN executives tooted. On the movie side, ESPN Films announced Volume 3 of its lauded 30 for 30 franchise, which will include 30 new documentaries covering stories such as Mike Tyson versus Evander Holyfield, football coach Pete Carroll, and the Buffalo Bills' 4 consecutive Super Bowl losses. Sticking with football for a moment, ESPN will again televise an NFL wild card playoff game during the 2015 season. That said, it will be simulcast on ABC for the first time during Wild Card Weekend on January 2016. Another shred of evidence that the Disney companies are willing to use each other more than ever before. On Americans' pastime baseball, ESPN touted that it will own the final week of the 2015 Major League Baseball regular season by televising up to 7 postseason impact games, 3 of which are new to the season. That fancy phrase basically means the channel will pull matchups and with direct postseason implications. ESPN has the exclusive rights to the American League wild card game to follow. Rapper Kanye West is set to close this year's Billboard Music Awards, his first ever performance on the BBMAs. Billboard and Dick Clark Productions said on Tuesday. West has won 5 Billboard Music Award trophies over his career, racking up nearly 70 songs on the Billboard Hot 100. Gold Digger and Stronger reached number 1. West has sold more than 32 million albums and over 85 million digital tracks worldwide. The rapper will join previously announced performers Mariah Carey, Kelly Clarkson, Hozier, Nick Jonas, Ed Sheeran, Sam Smith, Van Halen, along with a special duet performance by Empire recording artist Josie Smollett and Bashir Yaz Gray with Estelle. Other performers include Fall Out Boy featuring Wiz Khalifa, Little Big Town and Faith Hill, Britney Spears and Iggy Azalea, and Meghan Trainor featuring John Legend. The 2015 Billboard Music Awards will be hosted by Ludacris and Chrissy Teigen and will be broadcast live from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas on Sunday, May 17th on ABC from 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Billboard Music Award finalists are based on key fan interactions with music, album sales, and digital song sales, radio airplay, streaming, touring, and social interactions on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Spotify, and other popular online destinations for music per Billboard. These measurements are tracked year-round by Billboard and its data partners, including Nielsen Music and Next Big Sound. Brian Williams' NBC Nightly News substitute Lester Holt has now won back-to-back weeks in total viewers over ABC's World News Tonight with David Muir after ABC had won for a month straight. For the week of May 4th, Holt attracted 7,569,000 viewers compared to World News Tonight's 7,468,000. CBS Evening News with Scott Peely ranked third with 6,535,000 viewers. David Muir's ABC broadcast won the ad-coveted 25 to 54 demo, 1,773,000 viewers versus Nightly News' 1,732,000 viewers. Holt's second victory in a row following a month-long losing streak comes at an important time for NBC as advertising upfronts were held Monday. Those advertisers cared more about the 25 to 54 demographic, which Muir has been victorious in 8 of the last 9 weeks. But NBC is leading in total viewers while being within striking distance in the demo week to week is a stabilizing image the network will want advertisers to see. Holt's ability to stay on top in total viewers consistently will play a role in the network's decision making on whether to bring back Williams or move on permanently from the suspended anchor. In a related story appearing on Fox News to discuss his memoir Monday, former Nightly News broadcaster Tom Brokaw said the media has been swimming in speculation over his take on the Brian Williams controversy. He told Sean Hannity, "There's been way too much speculation. I read things attributed to me or what my state of mind is completely wrong, almost all of them. I hope that this can get worked out to the advantage of everybody, but we have to let the process play out." Various reports indicated a strained relationship between Brokaw and Williams, where Williams had held resentment towards Brokaw for not embracing him as his successor. Brokaw continued, "We have a process underway in fairness to Brian, and by the way, we have always had cordial relationships. In fairness to him and his family, we need to let the process play out." NBC held its upfront presentation Monday where there was no mention of Williams about his future with the news network. It's coming down to the wire for the contestants on ABC's Dancing with the Stars, but before the judging began on semifinals night, Noah Galloway had a question of his own. The veteran and double amputee popped the question to his Army Reserve Specialist girlfriend Jamie Bird live on the ABC show Monday as he presented her with the diamond engagement ring after dancing to "Time of My Life" from the movie Dirty Dancing. Galloway told Jamie backstage with Aaron Anderson before dropping down to one knee to ask her to marry him, "The song, 'The Time of My Life,' you've given it to me. I've got to do this here." Luckily, she said yes, and now Galloway can put the smooth dance moves he's learned on the show to good use on their wedding day. Meanwhile, season 20's most famous family was the focus of a special video about Rumor Willis featuring interviews with her sisters Tallulah and Scout, along with parents Demi Moore and Bruce Willis. She looked like a magical elf when she was born, Moore said. As for the bullies who called Rumor ugly and compared her to Mr. Potato Head, the Charlize Angel Full Throttle actress said, "There really wasn't anything I could do to stop it. Her self-esteem was nothing. I could only just keep loving her until she could love herself. Unfortunately, all the parental support didn't help the front runner, and rumors slipped from the top spot as Riker Lynch and Natasha Lukin tied for first place. Rumor Bell's Viennese waltz was deemed steamy and romantic, but their next Swan Lake-inspired dance didn't score so well. The eliminations take place Tuesday ahead of the series finale on May 19th. Howard Stern wasn't afraid to show his affection for David Letterman on Monday, even if it wasn't replicated. As one of the Late Show's host's final guests before he retires on May 20th, the Sirius XM's shock jock began by complaining that fellow guest Don Rickles had been invited on a dinner date with Letterman. Stern said he invited Don to go for dinner with him after the show. Do you think I was invited? I was invited, but I didn't want to go anyways. After a brief banter over the DJ's clothing choice, Stern dragged the veteran host on over to the stage and leaned in for a smooch. He said as Dave tried to wriggle free, "Kiss me, kiss me." Later, 89-year-old Rickles told Letterman that Johnny Carson was better at working with the animals than he was after taking over the show. "But it's the animals, I've got nothing to do with it," Dave argued. Rickles retorted, "No need to get pissed off, we're just talking. Here we are, two Jews looking for friends, and you turn on us. The final episode of The Late Show with David Letterman airs May 20th on CBS. Stephen Colbert is set to take over for Letterman in September. Oscar winner Charlize Theron is usually one of the most stylish stars in Hollywood, but not on Monday when she paid a visit to The Tonight Show. Host Jimmy Fallon wasn't any better dressed, however, after the pair had picked up each other's outfits out. Fallon said while shaking his bowl-cut wig, "I was a little surprised when I found this in my dressing room." Theron giggled, "I thought it may make your shoulders look a little smaller." Fallon marveled, wearing a pink pantsuit, round glasses, and a fur vest. "Am I a man or a woman? We're not quite sure, to be honest." He said, "Maybe that's the fun." The Mad Max Fury Road star told him, "You're a woman, your name is Rosetta McLintock," as Jimmy put his foot on the desk to show he had dice in his shoes. Theron was equally as strange, dressed in a wild curly wig, a clown top hat, and shiny gold pants. Fallon concluded she played bass with Prince for a while and is called Bonanza, before making the South African actress pick up a guitar and play a riff with the Roots. PBS Kids is poorly luring some talent from SNL for its upcoming series Nature Cat. SNL veterans Taran Killam, Kate McKinnon, Bobby Moynihan, and Kenan Thompson have been tapped for the voice cast of the series, which is scheduled for a November 25th premiere. Kate Masucci of Garfunkel and Oates renown has also been Cat on Nature Cat, which is created by Sesame Street duo David and Adam Rudman. The series will follow Fred, a house cat who dreams of exploring the great outdoors. In each episode, once his family leaves for the day, Fred transforms into Nature Cat, backyard explorer extraordinaire. Nature Cat can't wait to get outside for a day of backyard nature and excursions and bravery. But there's one problem. He's still a house cat with no instincts for nature. With the help of his animal friends, Nature Cat embarks on action-packed adventures full of nature investigations, aha, discovery moments, and humor, all while inspiring kids to go outside and play the show. Killian will voice the total character, while McKinnon plays Squeaks, Moynihan voicing Hal, Thompson providing the voice of Ronald, and Masucci playing Daisy. Leslie Rosenberg, general manager of children's media on PBS, said with its hilarious voice talent, whimsical animation style, and playful storyline, Nature Cat will engage and entertain families while encouraging an interest in exploring nature. PBS Kids use the power of media to inspire children to go on learning adventures of their own, and this new series will help them discover the wonders that are as close to their own backyard or local park. Omnia Media has reached over 1.5 billion monthly views and 80 million subscribers in just 2 years thanks to the recent talent signings of new influencers. The fast-growing multi-channel network has seen 149% growth year over year and 50% growth in total subscribers, the media company announced on Monday. In the last 30 days, Omnia has signed talent across gaming, entertainment, beauty, and music, generating collectively over 75 million monthly views on YouTube. Key signings focused on the millennial audience include Sparks Production, Faradnex 3, Wacky Wednesday, and Yellow Wolf. The Emerge division, which manages influencers with a strong social following from YouTube, has signed over 140 new influencers across Instagram, Twitter, Vine, Facebook, Pinterest, and Snapchat. It represents 79 million fans and includes social media talent such as Marissa Main, Bonnie Sang, Anastasia Ashley, and Paula Coop McCrory. Tamar Sharif, CEO of Omnia Media, said, "Over the past 2 years, our company has evolved from a single-platform business into a multi-platform diversified network in the last remaining independent MCN." He also added, "We have become one of the most powerful amplifiers of compelling talent voices in the industry, and our accelerated growth enables us to capitalize on emerging marketing trends and create new content in the digital content space." Los Angeles-based film festival Dance with Films has announced the Fusion Midnight Documentary and Downbeat programs for its 18th edition, which runs May 28th to June 7th. The Dance with Films showcase of emerging artists including 11 Fusion features, 20 Fusion shorts, 3 midnight features, 8 midnight shorts, 8 documentary features, 5 documentary shorts, and 10 downbeat selections. This year's opening night film will be Kent Moran's The Challenger, which is the last film featuring Michael Clarke Duncan, who is famous for his role in The Green Mile. Epatha Murkison from Law & Order and Justin Hartley from Smallville also stars in the film, which is an inspirational tale of a man overcoming with adversity. With the help of legendary boxing trainer Dwayne Taylor, Duncan struggles Bronx auto mechanic Jaden Miller, played by Ken Moran, turns to boxing to save him and his mother Murkison from living on the streets. A number of breakthrough films from the newly emerging filmmakers that tackle a wide variety of subjects will also premiere for Los Angeles audiences at the Dance with Films this year. Super Bob explores superpowers, Superior examines the Vietnam War and the vast Norwoods, record-breaking high jumper and winter of the show jumping Triple Crown is the subject of Harry and Snowman, and Monkeys chronicle toxic relationships. The festival's competition films are selected from more than 2,000 film submissions annually and were programmed entirely from blind submissions by the Dance with Films filmmaking community based solely on their unique and powerful cinematic visions. DWF co-founder Leslie Scallon said this year's Cinema Vortex exemplifies the creative energy that has always been the epicenter of Dance with Films. So whether you like documentaries, music videos, or a film of any length and genre, those and more can be found here. Festival co-founder Michael Trent added, "One of the reasons we created Dance with Films is because of the level of exciting and innovative talent we champion to the film industry and Hollywood community at large. We represent those filmmakers and their teams who have taken limited resources and turning them into films you shouldn't miss." And finally, Ryan Seacrest's former American Idol co-host Brian Dunkleman has weighed in on the singing show's cancellation in hilarious fashion. The actor and comedian tweeted, "I knew American Idol would never last without me, #canceled." The joke has been since retweeted and favored over 5,000 times in total. Dunkleman followed up with several more humorous tweets, such as retweeted by Josh Groban and Jason Biggs, "It's all happening, #worm turning." He also tweeted, "And Tom Brady will get suspended. It's like Christmas morning. #best day ever, #Bills." Dunkleman left American Idol after one season to pursue acting and comedy. Unfortunately for him, the show went on to become one of the most popular shows on TV and made Seacrest a millionaire. Fox announced Monday that Idol's upcoming 15th season would be its last. And that is your entertainment report for Tuesday, May 12, 2015. I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. I'll be back tomorrow to deliver some of the major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook or on Twitter, facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo, that's RAYMELO, or on Twitter @The Enter Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio anytime you want. Just go to iHeart.com, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Have a great day, everybody. I will see you again tomorrow. Bye.